Go Google or AI search articles about the kaleidoscope. When the kaleidoscope was invented, the amount of articles written in Europe that it was gonna ruin the children because they were always like this. Michael, I think fear is unfortunately very effectively being weaponized right now. I think fear is having a good moment, which is really devastating to me. But I challenge everyone here, when you hear virtual influencer and having a relationship with it, I'm not confused that everyone's like, what the fuck, right? But I challenge you to realize humans continue to evolve, things are different, things change, and if you come from a lens of optimism versus pessimism or fear, I think it opens you up both in your human spirit and in your marketing and business behaviors. I am firmly in the business of maybe, in a world of people that are just in love with no.
So,
see, the alarm just went off.
Are we done? We're done?
That's it. See ya. Thank you for having me.
So you talked about the business of maybe. I want to talk about that a little bit more.
Okay.
One of the things that you say a lot, which I absolutely believe in, is this idea of a yes and culture.
Yes.
And brands and marketers, so many grew up in a world of scarcity.
Yes.
So can you talk a little bit about what yes and means and what's the importance of both quantity and quality to success in social?
So I think we unfortunately continue to treat social media with a television mindset. That we will sit in a boardroom and come up with ideas and judge every word, and the grid of our Instagram is being treated like a full page ad in Vogue, and we're not letting go of this incredible insecurity known as my subjective opinion. And so when I think about the firepower of this room, I'm desperate to see all of your ideas hit the end consumer. And that to me is not spray and pray and throw against the wall and see what sticks and even test and learn. That is, distribution has changed. Distribution has changed. Where consumers' attention has gone has changed. This is now, without a shadow of a doubt, the primary device of society. It's not even close. I couldn't even comprehend anyone arguing the counter, but people do in marketing industry because we want to hold up books that were written in the 90s, decks that were written in early 2000. And so what yes and to me is, if you're trying to sell Starry or these sneakers or anything that's represented in this room, our number one job is to create consideration from as many different consumer segmentations as humanly possible. Why, if you were trying to sell something, a vision, a story, or a product or business, why wouldn't you want everybody on earth to buy it? So sitting around and thinking one video, one vanilla video, and then matching luggage to support that vanilla video is the right way to do marketing in 2024. You do understand that every basic common sense, somewhat solidly bright person on earth that doesn't live in our industry thinks everything we do is stupid, right? Like animatics, focus groups of 6 customers when we have social media. Like, what are we doing? And so, yeah, I mean, we love a good campaign. We're gonna wait. I mean, I feel so bad for creative agencies. All I hear from CMOs is like, blah, 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 they didn't crack it. No shit, they didn't crack it. You're making a subjective opinion, they're pitching you subjective opinions, but I also don't have empathy for it because in 2024, spending 7 months on a brief and an idea and then pitching it is illogical. And so yes and to me is, everyone here has unlimited good ideas of stories that may resonate with many different consumer segmentations, and now we have this blessing, marketing blessing, called social media, where for the first time in the history of marketing, the creative creates the reach. Let me say that nice and slow for the kids in the back, Michael. For the first time in marketing history, the thing we've all wanted as creatives is true. The creative itself creates the reach. Not we make a piece of creative and we spend an ungodly amount of money